go to the second round. Steelers draft Georgia wide receiver George Pickens. And when we recorded our show on April the 11th, I tweeted out this clip.
Right.
Psychic Ike Taylor was out on the Bleav in Steelers show that day. And if you go back and watch the clip, again, I've tweeted this out. You can go back and watch our show when we were doing the top receivers. You mentioned how the Steelers were very, very interested in George Pickens. You go back and watch the clip, and it's like 2 to 3 weeks later, who are the Steelers drafted in the second round? George Pickens. So I've got to compliment you there. I was blown away. You texted me like, didn't we talk about him? I'm like, I don't remember. Let me watch the clip. And sure enough, it was just like, Ike called this 2 or 3 weeks before it happened. Well done, Ike.
I saw how Coach T looked at that young man like he was Steeler. Then, and this is what Georgia Pro Day on TV. So once I saw that, I said, uh-oh. I said, I know that look, because I didn't been in enough draft meetings. I didn't talk to Coach T too many times while I was playing on what he's looking for. I said, man, let me go ahead and look at George Pickens. Let me watch some of his tape. So then I wound up watching some of his tape. He's scrappy. He will fight a corner in a minute. So I said, oh, we got a scrapper. He's all attitude. Okay, what he needs to work on, he just needs to work on his route running. Obviously, he got injured, so nobody really wasn't talking about him when he did. But I saw that look from Coach T, Mark. I said, oh, shucks. I know that look. I know that he did a dig. So a dig is a 14-yard in. And he sunk his hips. He swiveled his head around real fast. He came out the break and caught that thing with his hands. It looked like the ball just was like a basketball. He caught it soft. You know, you really couldn't hear it. And Coach T gave one of them looks like that. I said, oh. I said, oh. He on the radar. He's on the radar. But he's a Steeler. They playing work good. You catch a quarterback, then you catch a young receiver. That's what these teams doing right now, right? Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow. You know, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith. Like that's what they doing. Tua, Waddle. That's what these teams are doing. So you catch a quarterback, you catch a young receiver to go with him. So I get it. Pittsburgh wound up doing it, and I don't even think they was looking for it. I don't even think they was looking for this. It just kind of. So Kevin Cole this is his last draft, right? Mm-hmm. And everything falls in line.
Oh yeah, I agree.
He got him a quarterback. The same thing Ozzie did for the Raiders. Ozzie got him a quarterback before he left, and with the quarterback, he got him a receiver. Kevin just did the same thing. He got him a quarterback, and with the quarterback, he got him a receiver. But God, dog, this George Pickens, he's scrapping, Mark. He reminds me of Martavis Bryant. I'll tell you that. That's who he remind me of. And if Martavis would have kept his mind right, Lord have mercy, ain't no telling. But George Pickens, he reminds me of Martavis. In between him and Kenny and company, it's gonna be him, Kenny, and company. That's what they're gonna name their crew, Kenny and company. Kenny should have some fun because he got a running back, he got a tight end, he got 3 receivers.
Yeah, and they're all young, Ike. I've got all their ages right here. Harris is 24, Freiermuth 23, Deontay Johnson 25. He's the elder statesman at 25. Chase Claypool's 23, Pickens is 21. He's going to help fill the void because remember, Juju's gone, James Washington's gone, Ray McLeod are gone. Pickens was the 11th receiver taken in the draft, including the 5th in the second round.
Yeah, that was going like hotcakes in the first round.
And honestly, it was like, if not for his ACL injury this past season, because he came back, but he wasn't quite the same player. You could tell he wasn't 100%. But if not for that injury, no doubt about it in my mind that Pickens would have gone in the first round. To me, and again, I go back to cold weather receivers playing late in the season. And if there's a position group where the Steelers fare well, on the offensive side of the ball, it's receiver. Defensive side of the ball, it's linebacker. So it's just 100. Like, I love this pick because you've got to fill the void. I like Chase Claypool. I like Deontay Johnson, but you needed a third guy. You now have that third guy to go along with Freiermuth and Najee Harris in the backfield. And like I said, there is now youth and talent at the Steelers' various skill position players. And that's got to be super exciting, especially for Pickett, who's coming into the league. You're setting him up to succeed based on the players that you have around him. And that, to me, Ike, you mentioned going later in the draft. It's that burden doesn't have to fall on a young player's shoulders because they're being asked to do too much to make up for teams' discrepancies at other positions. When Pickett starts, whether it's week 1, whether it's in week 8, whether it's later in the season, I have confidence that he'll be in an opportunity to succeed based on the young talent around him.
Yeah, you got a running back on the phone of the ball once, and Najee. You got Pat Freiermuth. I mean, he's coming into his own. We all saw that when it came down to the red zone, who Big Ben was looking for, and that was P-Dog. Then you got Chase. Chase just need to get his mind right because his athleticism is above and beyond. Juju gone, but you wind up got Deontay Johnson. He's he's a young, star, talented receiver up and coming. And here you go with George Pickens. So, and then you wind up getting Austin. You wind up getting Calvin Austin from Memphis, a straight burner, ran a 4.32.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
So you for Kenny and Company, because this is gonna wind up being Kenny and Company. We just don't know when he's gonna when he's gonna start for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But yeah, Kenny and Company, man, between that firepower, offensive line, they upgraded their offensive line. You got depth at the tight end. And you already know if you're a quarterback, you know for sure it's one position they ain't never got to worry about. And that's the wide receivers. Because all they do is draft Hall of Famers for the wide receiver position. And they got me a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, Ike, in the Kenny and Company band, if you need like a clarinetist or let me know what instrument you need me to learn how to play, I want to be a part of Kenny and Company.
No, we're gonna be coaches.
I'll try out. Okay. I'll try out.
We're gonna be the coach. We're gonna be the coach.
All right. That's fair.